Hello, everybody. It's Bill. It's that college football guy here with another video. Oh my goodness, it's the Sunday recap show, isn't it? Um, the week that was in college football, except not much happened, did it? We had a lot of news in regards to recruiting and recruits flipping and going to this school and this one signed this school. And someone asked me, "Why don't you talk about recruiting in any of your videos?" How many recruits have flipped? How many recruits have done? Until they actually show up for fall camp, I don't count them being there, and pretty much I don't think anybody else should either. So we'll just wait and see. That's what this is going to be, a wait and see. So I don't really bring up anything about college football recruiting because, truthfully, we don't know if they're actually going to be there. It's just too many things can happen. If a coach gets fired, you can decommit. So I don't touch it until they actually get on campus. Then we can find out who actually has what. Um, it was good for Tennessee, but that doesn't mean that the recruits who committed are going to be staying at Tennessee. We don't know. Not until it's time to actually get put on campus. So we don't know that. So what happened this week? Well, I'm going to get into one little bit of housekeeping. First off, everybody who threw in on the subscriber roll call, thank you for doing that one. I thought we were going to end up with 43, but lo and behold, some old friends of mine who wait until the last minute, except their schools were already taken. So I said, sorry, somebody's already got yours. So your schools are out, so appreciate it. Coming in last minute, but they were already on the list, so you don't have to worry about it. But we had two new ones, some old friends from back in Vegas, one who moved up north to Reno and one who moved back home to Hawaii, who want their on there. So we now have 45 schools for the subscriber rankings for the season. 1 week from Friday, when I do the college football, the kickoff show for the 2024-2025 season, I'll do my subscriber rankings. But for right now, I'm going to just tell you, now, Wisconsin Whitewater, the Division III school, will not be in the rankings because they're Division III, as will North Dakota FCS. I did your predictions for the season, but I'm not going to put you in the rankings because you don't compete with everybody else. And it wouldn't be fair to you because you two would be the bottom. You'd never really have a chance to get up. Wisconsin Whitewater may be if they've been undefeated, but that still, it just wouldn't be fair. But I'm going to predict you your schedules, which I promised to do, and I did. And we'll take a look at that at the end of the season. But for everybody else, we had 45 schools. So who are the 45? The final 45. Tennessee, Baylor, West Virginia, UNLV, Middle Tennessee State, Ole Miss, Marshall, Notre Dame, Colorado, Toledo, Boise State, Georgia, Arizona, Ohio State, Kansas State, Miami, Cincinnati, Wyoming, Iowa, East Carolina, San Diego State, TCU, Florida State, Clemson, UTEP, Iowa State, Penn State, Houston, Auburn, NC State, Rutgers, Illinois, Minnesota, USF, which is South Florida, Oklahoma State, Bowling Green, Washington State, Ohio, Coastal Carolina, Northwestern, Washington, Louisville, Fresno State, Hawaii, and Nevada. So the last three were the Mountain West schools, which I think will make JY happy that there's more Mountain West schools in here, but that's what the final count ended up being. So we have 45 for this coming season. I said I do Friday. I'll be doing the recap video on this. Now, like I said, this coming week is going to be the Sun Belt predictions. Monday through Thursday, this coming week. If you want to follow me on Twitter, on X, which the link will be in the description in this video, I'm going to put up the schedule of what video is what day. That'll be put out on Sunday. So when this video airs, I'm recording this because, oh boy, I got a schedule and a half ahead of me this week. After having problems the previous 2 weeks out on the road, oh yeah, they said we're going to give you a nice little run. Like, okay. After having short ones. How about Manchester, Connecticut? Originally wanted me to get up there in like less than a day. I'm like, that's physically not possible. I only can drive maximum 730 miles in 11 hours, and that's if everything goes perfect. And you want me to drive 1,050. Sorry, unless Scotty and the Enterprise can fire up the transporter to get me over there. Not happening. So, went back to the Tuesday original delivery it's going to be, but I have to make a stopover en route and deliver something en route, and then get to go make my delivery. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. But so there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening this week. I'm gonna be turning and burning on the road. I'll be doing a lot of stuff on the road, and if anything breaking happens college football night, because I do my scheduled videos, which will be coming out for the predictions, which will be recorded and then gone ahead. I will be having a little bit of time. Something breaks that's big and breaking, I can actually break it and do a live one. Or not a live one, but do an episode. Do a show and the video for all of you, just in case something breaking happens. As I think what could breaking happen, I don't know. Now, we talked about this here before. It got slow, didn't it, this week? Not much to talk about, so miraculously what came back up? The Super League. They get slow, go for the clickbait to drive the views up. Not happening. Not the way they're proposing. 32 teams, they're going to pick Shut up. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. What I believe, following Charlie Baker's idea of creating, NCAA President Charlie Baker's idea of creating a new subdivision, where all the Big Ten, all the SEC, all the Big 12, all the ACC form their own subdivision, but this wouldn't happen until at the earliest, the end of the college football playoff contract, which we're talking 2030, 2031, or 2032. I'm not sure which. Somebody can let me know in the comments. But that's pretty much what they're going to be doing here. It makes no sense to do it now. Oh, everything's going to happen on there. Oh, the big crazy rumor. Oh, Oregon State and Washington State are going to do a scheduling alliance with the Big 12 and not with the Mountain West. Yeah, scheduling 2 non-con games against 2 Big 12 schools piece doesn't exactly count as a humongous non-conference schedule. I hate to break it to you, boys. It doesn't work that way. But it's just the way it is right now. Everybody's just desperate for clicks, desperate for stories, desperate for something because it's slow because they didn't plan out their scheduling and decided to do everything early rather than planning on the fact that the last 2 weeks before the start of the regular season was actually going to be the most boring. As you've noticed, is any little thing pops up. Oh, every story in the world about a college football recruit happening. Why? Because there's no other content. Oh, the Super League is going to happen. Why? Because there's no other content. Charlie Baker, the NCAA president, said there's going to be, if it came down to it, it would create a new subdivision. And I think that's what's going to be happening eventually down the road. They're saying the G5 should not have a playoff because it would, on there, was like, unfortunately, if this goes down the way I think it is, 2030s, they may not have a choice. And the key thing is not moping about the fact that they're not going to be involved with the big party. Is the plan that should be actually being done between every single G5 commissioner between now and then is to come up with a plan that you actually can maximize your value, maximize media contracts, and maximize the money you can make. Be ahead of the game, have a plan in place so when they jump in and announce theirs, you can jump out from behind them and announce yours. We were already planning for you guys doing this. We were just waiting for you to make the announcement. And it kind of make them look a little dumb because they think you caught them flat-footed and realized the G5 already planned on it. They knew it was coming too. That's just my thoughts on this. That would probably be just to get all the commissioners of, well, right now be the Pac-12, since the Pac-12 is technically that, and the scheduling alliance with the Big 12 guys, or if they're going to do it for 3 years, guys, they have to have a conference. They have to have a conference, not this season, not next season, but the season after that. September 26, 2026, the end of the fiscal year, the conference has to exist, or all of the money for the Rose Bowl, if they get it, all the college football playoff money and all the NCAA tournament money will be put in the pool along with all the money from the sale of all the Pac-12 assets, the network, combined together and split 12 ways. And Oregon State and Washington State can't afford that. And the smartest thing for them to do, as much as their fans don't like the idea, Mount West is a 5-year deal. You guys merge with them. 2031, it would be the end of the contract. The same time the Big 12's in, so if the Big 12 wants to add you, that would be the move at that point. Because the ACC might lose schools, the Big 12 might can't happen. Then again, this whole thing be pushed to the 2040s. But folks, look, just take a deep breath. All right? This is Sunday. We are less than 1 week from the start of college football. Take a deep breath and everything's going to be fine. Just relax, all right? Ah, boy. So, thanks everybody for watching this video. If you haven't done it already, do me the favor. Smash the like button. Hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. Helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. I didn't go in depth on the Super League because I've done it so many times at this point. Is the fact is like, oh, they're going to do 32 teams NFL. Like, just knock it off. I've gone in the fact about all of this. I've gone ahead the fact that if you do this, you're not going to, you do this and you leave the NCAA. The NCAA is going to give an antitrust get an antitrust exemption from Congress. Nobody else will, so you wouldn't get that. So you get sued into oblivion. You have to be part of it. Look, everybody on the outside wants to make money, but they don't care about the future as long as they make their money short term. Everybody involved wants to make money long term. And the only Super League talk is for those I've talked to inside the Big Ten, the SEC, of the same thing I've been saying. If the ACC, the Big 12, and the G5 want to form their own Super League, have at it, because the SEC and the Big 10 wants nothing to do with it right now. They don't want to do it. The subdivision, new subdivision later on, maybe. That's only if things don't work out. So comment on that if you want to. Smash the like button, hit the thumbs up if you want to. Share the video if you want to. And if you haven't done it already, do me a favor. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, first off, if you have, thank you so much for doing so. If you haven't, check out some of the other videos I've done. If you like them, hey, subscribe to the channel. You know, we're getting about 700 subscribers. We just passed 600, on the way to 700. Slowly but surely in the crawl to 1,000 to make some things happen. So thanks everybody for watching the video. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Tomorrow, the start of the predictions for the Sun Belt Conference, Part 1. Monday, Sun Belt. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sun Belt. Friday is the kickoff show. Saturday is week 0. We're almost there, folks. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Be safe out there, and please, be good to each other.